Laura Parker. And I'm Catherine Lee Scott. Welcome to MPI. Home video. Actually, to be honest, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Chelsea.
And we're the Tortured Sisters.
Very tortured.
See, we're tortured with mundane life. Because we don't fit in. We're just kind of like
We're outcasts.
we're not the norm. Let's just say that. So today we were talking about the movie we watched yesterday, which happened to be called
1408.
What did you think about this movie, Chelsea?
Well, I would say overall it started out pretty good. It was funny. Good script for the most part. But then it just went like off the wall. I don't know. Kinda depressing and kinda crazy.
Well, see, what happens is that it just became so confusing. And then it just became absurd.
Yeah.
Bordering on, like, really stupid.
By the time it ends, you couldn't be more happy that it's over.
Pretty much. John Cusack delivers a tour de force performance, says Stephen Farber. Who does that? It's nobody buy it, you know, that actually knows movies. Sorry. Fail! So, what TV show are you looking forward to this coming season?
Could it be Glee?
What's that?
Come on. They've been publicizing this ever since the American Idol finale.
Where was I? Where was I?
I don't know, but the soundtrack is sold out already. It's basically like High School Musical, but different. It's about a school choir or something.
That really explains a lot.
It's supposed to be good.
It's like High School Musical, but not.
It's supposed to be good, and I would like to kind of see it myself, just to see what it's like, and maybe get a new addiction that hopefully won't get canceled.
Listen! What? That pounding, someone's at the door. They'll go away. Listen, don't you hear it? I left the front door unlocked.
I told you to keep that door locked at all times.
I was going out the door when I heard it scream. I left it unlocked.
You stay here with the girl. If she attempts to move or cry out, I will kill both of you.
We saw an impersonator that did a Dark Shadows impersonation of Willie and Barnabas.
Ghost hunters investigate at night. I have nothing to fear at night. But Barnabas, you do. What do you mean? Barnabas, if they contact Josette, she could give away your secret. Yes. Go on.
I have to say, that Willie impersonation is uncanny.
It definitely sounds like his, like, freaked out voice.
Yeah,
I want to hear his, like, normal voice, like his speaking voice.
Mm-hmm.
So impersonator guy, do that.
That was terrific, though.
That was terrific. I was like, wow.
We absolutely have nothing to say.
That's obvious. So Chelsea, how old are you?
22, going on 45. That's true.
I'm 19, going on 10.
And what I mean by that is I'm not aging. I feel more mature than anyone my age, pretty much.
What about me?
You're fine.
What does that mean? That's not a very strong answer. That's not what I want to hear. The hell, fishing for compliments.
I wouldn't be hanging out with you if you weren't cool, so yeah.
I'm cool. Or not cool, depending on how you look at it.
Well, you're a little dorkier than I am, but that's
I'm
debatable.
dorky?
That's debatable.
What's that mean?
I
I'm
think
dorky? How am I dorky?
Now you're just overreacting.
No, how am I
because the camera's
dorky?
on.
No, how am I dorky? I want to know.
Well, you can be a little bit fidgety sometimes.
Well, I'm fidgety.
Can be
You know what?
annoying.
You know what? That's why I'm skinny, because I'm fidgety. That's what happens, because you lose like 5 calories from like fidgeting. You know that? And that's why I'm skinny, because I'm fidgety. So that makes me dorky because I'm fidget?
No.
Well, how's this dorky thing going in?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
On to a new subject.
But I want to know why I'm dorky.
I'm not very good at explaining anything.
Well, what did you mean by that?
Well, like you said yourself, we're not the norm.
I didn't say I was dorky though. Maybe a little weird.
Should I rephrase? You're weird.
Yeah, maybe a little weird. Not dorky.
Okay,
Not dorky.
that works for me.
Until I start quoting Lord of the Rings, then I'm dorky. But I don't do that too often. Certainly not in public.
What are you talking about?
Etc. 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 Etc.
Etc. You're saying it wrong.
I like etc. better. So I'm changing the word. And if you don't like it, well, call my lawyer and tell them to change that.
Nobody's even gonna watch this.
Yeah, probably not, but I mean, I'll look at it and I'll be like, I have a problem with you. And I'll be like, I need to call my lawyer.
I'll be looking at it and saying, wow, that was a waste of my time. I should have been doing something more productive.
Like,
I don't know, answering all the emails I have piled up, or maybe writing something.
updating my account.
Yes.
But who cares? That doesn't really matter either.
We tried to watch Wuthering Heights, the remake. Personally, I could have watched it, but nobody else wanted to.
Oh,
Everybody was getting bored and
it was boring.
didn't want to watch it.
The editing was bad.
It was taken directly from the book, I'll guarantee
There
you.
was only 2 cameras, and it was boring. You know.
It's a low-budget English film. They're the only ones who make those old
Well,
English
I mean,
novels.
seriously, I could do the same thing that they did, and see, it's high budget because I have 2 cameras. Whoop de doo. If you're amateur, you do 1 camera shot. People were complaining about people saying Tarjay
Why?
because they thought it was stupid, but I figured out why they say Tarjay. And when I told them I say Tarjay sometimes, they were like, ew, you say Tarjay, why? But I figured out why it says Tarjay.
Why?
Because Target is owned by a French company.
Ah.
It just dawned on me, I don't know why I was thinking that conversation because it occurred a year ago, but I was thinking that in the car. Okay, now I want to talk about my first position, ballet. My turnout sucks. And that makes me really mad.
I realized after over 18 years of doing ballet that all my turnout comes from the knee joint, which basically is from the elbow down. So I have no external rotation hardly in the upper hips. So yeah, well I have some, it's just minimal compared to what I have at the knee.
That just makes me mad.
So when I bring my knee up, it starts to go in.
It's just going, that's reality, that's reality. I don't want reality, I want magic.
Realism, I want magic.
Magic.
Yes, magic.
Nothing comes to mind?
No.
Nothing? Fishing here, fishing.
Don't tell me what I can't do.
That's Locke, John Locke.
Yes.
So what do you think about old Baldy?
I think he's dead.
I think he's been dead for a while. He's rotting.
I think Ben...
Wait a minute, how come he hasn't rotted yet?
I don't understand.
He died in the middle of the season. How come he's not kind of charring, maggoty?
Because it's the island, I think.
Yeah, Island doesn't
Plus
let
he's
the
been
bodies
frozen all this
decompose.
time. I mean, he would still
Yeah,
be
me
kinda
decomposed.
froze.
Yeah, me decomposed.
No, that's just morbid. Makes you think too much of 14 movie.
Oh yeah, I've seen a lot worse movies.
Yeah.
Like The DreamCatcher, if you want to keep on Stephen King novel adaptations into movies.
Yes.
I didn't even watch that. That was weird. Somebody actually recommended that to us at the movie store.
Yeah.
Somebody's sick.
I did actually kind of
Sick
like
and
it,
demented.
but it was gross. It was really, really
Sick
gross.
and demented. Who would recommend that? Especially when you were young children. Too. We were 12, 14. So, this was our introduction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Sarah.
And I'm Chelsea.
We are
The
Tortured Sisters.